Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Disney Countdown Show.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Hello, and welcome back to the Disney Countdown Show. My name is Megan, also known as the Magical Millennial, and of course joining me today is my wonderful host from the other coast, the Dapper Danielle. How are you, Danielle?
Good morning, babe.
Good
How
morning.
are you? Bro, right now, unless you're watching on the YouTube side of the show, you can't see how like giant and fluffy the hair mane is right now. Like it shows, it was like, no, we're gonna go big and you're gonna stay home right now.
That's
Not
great.
gonna go big and go home. It's I'm gonna stay home.
Go big and stay home.
Well, no, because like the Dapper family was just in town. They literally left late last night, and now I was sleeping in bed. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to Megan. We gotta film an episode. And no, so my body's like, oh no, you've been running around the town with your parents. You should like stay in the bed. I'm like, no, I gotta be productive. I gotta get out of the bed. Anyway, but
I know.
yes, I'm excited for this TV topic. Like,
yes.
Well, I kind of spilled the beans, but yes, y'all, we're gonna be talking about our top 10 Disney TV show characters.
Yep.
And like
moving to TV.
I think the people already know who might be in my top 10, honestly.
Really? Okay. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very interested because I think I went one direction, but now I'm thinking that like maybe I should have gone another. We'll see what this looks like, because TV show characters can and are usually different than like main characters of a movie or just, you know, like the Fab Five. Like it's just a little different. So I'm interested to see what our lists look like, because I definitely went in one direction.
Well, and this is not, so when we say like TV show characters, they don't have to be just animated. They can be live action. They can be
Disney
from
Channel. Yeah.
any genre of Disney TV. So
Correct.
like from Disney Good Morning Afternoon, all that jazz. So we have a large range to pick from. And I think that was my issue, was actually had a harder time to selecting, like picking out characters was not the issue, is placing them in order. That was the issue for me.
Same. That, yeah, for me too. I have my faves. I've had my faves for a while. I was looking back on my list and I'm like, oh yeah, I really like these characters for a long time. But yeah, placing them in order was a challenge for sure. And I know that after, of course, going through each list, I'm going to be like, oh, I should have put that person there. That goes in the bonus. Okay.
Right.
We already got our top 10 when we make these things, y'all. It's not like we're making 6 through 10 and then 1 through 5. That'd be silly. So the lists have been placed, and yeah. So I'm excited to get into it, though. Excited to talk all things TV. And while we're, you know, in the middle of spooky season here, but it's going to be a very, very fun countdown. So thank you all for listening. We're in our 18th episode, if you can believe it, of season 6. We are almost done with season 6, and that is crazy. I feel like we just started and we were like mind blown that this was already season 6.
Well, we kind of mentioned this though in a previous episode of how we feel like the beginning of the year really dragged, and then all of a sudden we sprinted, and now tomorrow's Christmas, right?
Right.
I was telling that to my actually no, I was at the Crislu trunk show that was just happening here in Walt Disney World, and I was like looking at stuff, and Mom said that she liked something, and I said, Mom, walk away. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because Christmas is like around the corner and I need to start buying you stuff. And so I did go ahead and grab what she liked. And so I'm already on the mindset of, oh my goodness, I need to start looking at stuff for my family. I need to start picking out some stuff. So
right. Getting into that zone. I mean, it's and Halloween is like only a couple days away now.
Yeah, and by the time this episode airs, it will be the week of Halloween.
Yep. Halloween is conveniently on a Friday this year, which is so great. Is it Friday or Saturday? Wait,
I think it's a Friday.
I think it is a Friday.
Yeah,
so happy
Saturday's
Halloween,
the first.
everyone. That's right.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there you go.
I feel like I have not had enough like Halloween like esque candy or like food related items. Maybe I need to go out and get a pumpkin loaf or something like that today to really be in the fall aesthetic mood, you know?
That's a good idea. That sounds so good,
Some
actually.
type of pumpkin pastry.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I should have given you the food warning before you started listening to this episode, but I need to get some type of fall pastry in my system as I continue into the show. Or maybe y'all, if you're listening to this the week of Halloween as this airs, maybe you need to pause for a second, go get yourself a pumpkin type pastry or something for the fall vibes, and then we can continue on with the show.
Or just do some baking at home. That's what I've been meaning to do, is like make stuff at home, and I haven't done that yet. So hopefully when this next week rolls around and we're like fully into like Thanksgiving mode, I'll be inspired to do some baking.
Ooh,
because I have been
yes.
eating a lot of Halloween candy, Danielle. I've been going to town on the Mickey's Not So Scary candy and like, well, still trying to save some for like
I gave
the
you
kids.
my bag too.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, I usually like help just kind of put them into the candy bowl for the Halloween for like all the kids in their costumes and stuff. But I've definitely been going after it this year because my sweet tooth has been a lot stronger lately. So, yeah.
I get that. I bought a whole thing of the like Jolly Rancher, the sugar. I didn't know they'd made sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. Found
They
them
do.
randomly.
Those are like
They're
a couple.
addictive.
Yeah, they're very good. Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah, I love Jolly Ranchers. Yeah.
Goodness. Anyway, but y'all, again, thank you so much for watching the show and for following along this far into the season, because we have been doing so many episodes already. But make sure you're also subscribed to the show over on Instagram, TikTok, Threads. It's going to be Disney Countdown Show. You can also be watching us over on the YouTube channel. Like I said, my big old fluffy hair right there over there. On youtube.com/Countdown Network, where all of our sibling shows are as well. And then I am the Dapper Danielle, and she is the Magical Millennial _. And we're on literally all the socials as well. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Threads. We're not really on X though.
No. I never was a Twitter girl, and
No.
so I'm definitely not an
Somebody
X
asked me
person.
if I was on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah, Snap.
There we do have some. So are you on Snapchat?
I have a Snapchat. I made the Snapchat and was like, oh, maybe I should try this out. Yeah, that lasted like a week.
Yeah, no,
Not my thing.
is not. It's really not. We do have some friends that are part of the social media side of Snapchat, but y'all, it is a different world. I feel like just because we were there when Snapchat began. Right. We were there at the dawn of that era, and we have decided, no, it is no longer ours. We must step back. That one I have accepted. I am too old for. I can't be doing this.
It's definitely a little more, Gen Z and younger even. I don't know. Snap is, I don't even get it anymore. The app has changed so much since its inception. And I'm like, this is not for me. So it's been in the cloud for a long time. I haven't like re-downloaded it to my phone.
Right. And even Matterhorn Megan saying we have our Patreon families hanging out with us also live in the chat too. And she just said, Snap is really for dating. And like, is it though? Is that really the sign of a mature man when he says, hey, what's your Snap, babe?
No, that's definitely the sign of an immature man.
That's a red flag for me. Red flags.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I'm good. But
Anyway.
again, we do appreciate you listening to the show on wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, following us on the socials and also reviewing the show. We do appreciate all the reviews. It helps us get our name out there, get the show out there for more people to discover us and take a little listen. If you haven't done so, we do have you can leave a review on Apple and Spotify. You can also DM us on Instagram or send a nice little email, disneycountdownshow@gmail.com. And we do have some reviews from this week. Danielle, if you want to read this ever so lovely and brief 5-star Apple review.
It's effective. It says what it needs to say, and it does its job. So y'all, this one is from over on Apple. It's from Swimming is a Sport. Love that. And it says, great, 5 stars. And then this is the review. This is just great. Period. Awesome. Period. Amazing. Period. Period. I love that so much. Thank
That's
you, swimming is a
great.
sport. That, like, again, short, sweet, to the point, person of action. I love that so much.
That was fantastic. And yes, swimming is a sport because swimming is hard, man.
Yeah.
But that is a fabulous review. Appreciate that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I love that. And I thank you for giving us 5 stars. We appreciate it. Because y'all, again, just even putting in the stars, even if you don't want to write out a crazy long thing and you just want to keep it super simple, like swimming is a sport, that's just putting in the stars helps move us in the algorithm. Because again, me and Megan are fighting the algorithms on every single platform, and we're doing the same thing also on the podcast too. And that helps boost the shows. That way other people will randomly find us, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yes. We were just watching the Pirates of the Caribbean, and one of my favorite quotes from I think this one's from Dead Man's Chest, but it might be from Curse of the Black Pearl. It's, I like this plan. Simple, easy to remember. That's exactly what this review reminds me of.
Oh my
Simple,
gosh,
easy to
yes.
remember.
Well, and I even said, I yelled at somebody. Not yelled. It was probably my family. And why is my mother calling me? Sorry.
She always
Dapper
calls
Mom
me in
knows.
the
I was
podcast.
talking about her. I was just going to say Dapper family. And my mother knew I was talking about her. Oh, that's freaky. Anyway. But I was saying how I usually say to you, stick to the code. And how that's in reference
Stick
to
to
the
the
Black
code.
Pearl. Like those that get left behind, stay behind. That's what happens when Megan and I get stopped in the park, is that whoever else we're with, we know which direction they're going. So we're like, go ahead of us and then we'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
And so that's stick to the code is what that
Keep
means.
to the code. Yep. Love that. Love that.
Do you want to read this next one, Megan? 'Cause
Sure.
I think this is the only other one that we have right now for this week.
Yeah. This one is from Melissa on Instagram. Melissa says, "Hello, Megan and Danielle. I found both of you on Facebook after I started my 40th birthday Disney trip planning for next July. I grew up being a Disneyland kid. I haven't been since I was a kid and vaguely remember Tokyo Disney when I was stationed in Japan almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
My bucket list is to visit all the parks and really enjoy them. Currently binge listening and just finished the Spirit character episode, and I just love you both and love the Disney magic. Excuse me, since I'm about a 6-hour drive from Disneyland. Keep bringing the magic." Thank you, Melissa. Happy early 40th birthday. Hope to see you next summer. That's awesome. And that's cool that you've been to Tokyo Disney. We've been saying that we want to get back, or I want to get back there. Danielle wants to go visit. Trying to get back there for Fantasy Springs as soon as possible because that is an amazing park.
Oh, yeah.
It's everyone's favorite. But when I see like lists of favorite parks in the world, Tokyo Disney is usually, if not number one, it's definitely at the top.
Exactly.
So,
Well,
one day.
And I do want to give a shout out to a lot of our fans and followers that are listening from all over the world and all over the place. So thank you so much. I know
Yeah.
we do have some regular listeners from Japan, from parts of South America, and we also have some listeners all the way over from the UK. I ran into some of them actually just here the other day in Epcot.
Nice.
And I just random side tangent, Megan. I don't think I realized that in the UK, right, in England, if they usually always come down for their holiday season to Disneyland and to Disney World, and it's always this one chunk of time, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And now I guess there's another chunk of time happening right now. It's like their version of fall break, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of them here right now, and I did not realize that they are penalized by the government if they pull their kid out of school for over 3 days or something like that, and they have to pay a fine, and they have to appear something they have to appear in front of court. This also appeared in national news here recently, because a family pulled their kids out for an additional week plus the break week for I don't forget what it was, but it happened too many times. But they were coming to Disney World.
Oh.
But that's the thing is that I was talking to this family about it, and I was like, oh, well, Dapper Dad would have been very SOL if that was the case back when we were younger, because Dad would just pull us out of school early, like on a Thursday, Friday before a weekend. He would book these last minute trips to Disney World all the time when we lived in Ohio. And I was like, oh, I could never imagine Daddy having to like be like, what do you mean I can't just go see Uncle Mickey Mouse? What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess things work a little differently because my mom would do the same thing. I mean, it wasn't that like it wouldn't take a whole week, but it was definitely a few days for sure, and it wouldn't be that big of an issue. So that is interesting. I didn't realize that. I guess that the fact that happened, it's because they went to Disney World, making you. So that's very interesting.
Well, and Lisa, one of our UK followers, just said the cost is the cost of the fine is less the additional cost of then going during our school holiday. So it is. They're like, okay, tomato, do you pay the fine or do you pay more to go during their actual holiday season or do you go during their off holiday season? That's interesting. I love that mentality, Lisa. Good to know. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, anyway, that was just my side tangent. I just wanted to say I've been so interested running into all of our international listeners and hearing more about how they operate, how they come to the parks. It's the things, it's those details I'm like, oh, I'm so interested by.
I love it. I've been running into some lovely Australian friends.
Oh,
recently that are doing their trips to the parks. Went to Oogie Boogie, and so we have some international visitors as well. It's a little bit more rare than Walt Disney World, I will say, but it does happen. So
but you get the Australians. We sometimes don't get the Australians.
Yeah, because I guess it's closer. It'd be a little bit closer to get to our coast, right? That's right. So makes sense.
Very cool.
Well, we've been talking to them, and the beginning portion of this episode, but we do appreciate all of our wonderful Patreon family members being here and of course just being a part of the Countdown fam. It means a lot to us. We love our Patreons. We love our paid subscribers. And we are so excited. We do have our virtual hang coming up very, very soon for the month of October, a couple days after my birthday, which was last Thursday. So thank you all so much for being here. We do appreciate it. And if you are interested, of course, we do the Patreon gives you access to all of our bonus episodes, which we do for every single countdown. Bonus episodes that we might film in the parks, which, surprise announcement. Well, I don't know if I said this last episode, but I'm headed back to Disney World, everybody. Woo! I had a wonderful, wonderful company that I worked with before reach out and offer a hosted stay in December. And I was like, absolutely, because that's the time I wanted to go. So we made it happen, and I'll be heading back there the second week of December, and I am so looking forward to it because I will say the months of December and July are the only months of an entire year that I have not been to Walt Disney World. I've been every other month, November, October, January. So I'm excited to experience Orlando in the month of December. Cannot wait. All the holiday things.
Well, and then we need to decide, are we doing a Jollywood party?
Yes.
Or are we doing Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Or do you want to try to do both?
I mean, if I end up extending my stay, let's do both. If I had to pick, I would love to do Jollywood. That was the one I've been really looking forward to. Yeah, the newer one.
We probably should get those tickets here probably after we record the episode.
Is it okay? Is it kind of selling? Okay.
Well, yeah, the four of the dates already sold out for Mickey's Very Merry, and 4 or 5 are already sold out for Jollywood.
Okay.
So we should look at that.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do that. But yes, I'm headed back to Disney World. So yeah, all this, we're probably gonna record a bonus episode or another live or a regular episode together since we're on the same coast. And if you are a Patreon member, you can watch us do that live. You get access to the bonus episodes. Sometimes we do monthly giveaways. We have, again, the virtual hangs every month. Birthday messages, all that good stuff, and we just have a good time over there. You get access to the Discord, so you can chat Disney whenever you want. We have so many fun topics and memes and everything in the Discord.
Right. And I was even thinking, sorry to interrupt you, Megan, but during that weekend that you're here, there's also, that's the weekend of Dapper Day here in Walt Disney World.
That's right. It's Dapper Day. Yeah.
So we could potentially do a Dapper Day meetup, but make it just the Patreon meetup if we really wanted to. I don't know if we can do a whole in-person long-term hang, because I mean, that's kind of like my Super Bowl. I got to be running around, but
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
but we could possibly meet up for a time during that too. So maybe we'll look at it. We'll look
get
and
planning.
finesse our times and our dates and see what's actually happening and go from there.
Well, there you go. And yes, we do. We have our in-person hangs as well. We've had a few earlier this year, and yeah, December we could definitely make that happen for Dapper weekend. That'd be fun. But yes, it's so much fun. Thank you all so much for being here. Everyone in the chat, hello. Love you guys.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, we do have a link in our episode notes. We also have a free channel and a free tier in our Patreon in case you want, like, just to get a glimpse at, like, hey, what's going on over there?
Well, just to get the notifications too, because you're getting notifications on everything else. And if you don't have as many, if you're not following as many pages on Patreon, then you're more likely to get those notifications and be like, oh, Danielle and Megan have talked about something. They posted about something. And that's how you know, hey, this is what's going on.
Exactly. So thank you guys. And yes, again, we do have the link in our episode notes, or you can search us Disney Countdown Show on patreon.com. Well,
Okay.
Danielle, how's life been for you lately?
It's been it's been good, but like
been good?
Megan, you're the one. Okay, I have questions because I've only seen glimpses of this on the social media, and
Yeah.
they probably were spur of the moment too, or like last minute notifications of like, hey, doing this stuff. What cooking class did you do?
Oh yeah. So we got a wonderful wedding gift to do a cooking class at Sur La Table, which is
is
close
that?
to us. So Sur La Table is a franchise. They're a business, and they do cooking classes all across the country, I believe. I think this is a nationwide thing. And they also sell, all the cooking supplies. It's kind of like a Williams Sonoma, but they also have cooking classes, and that's like their thing, right? So they do every single day, they do a different cuisine, something different, like whether it's, they could do baking class, making pasta, Thai cuisine. We chose a Spanish cuisine on this particular evening to use our wonderful gift card that we were given. And it was so much fun. We did you make a full entree with like a protein, a side, a carb, and then dessert. So and it was fun to so my husband is a really good cook. He can cook very, very well. I can cook, but I number one, I don't do it a lot because he can cook really well, and number two, I don't really know like what seasonings go with what, I'm not very knowledgeable in the kitchen just right off the bat. I don't have that in my brain, but I can follow a recipe to a T, right? I'm a great recipe follower. So this was fun because like the chef was taking us through each step just like right then and there, super easy to follow, and everything turned out great. It was a lot of fun. I have done a cooking class. I've done 2 cooking classes before. We made shakshuka, which is a wonderful breakfast dish. And then I've done a Cuban cuisine. So the Spanish was really, really fun. We did flan for dessert. And my husband doesn't really like flan. He doesn't like the texture of it. So I got to have 2, which was great. It was a caramel flan, and I loved it. It was fabulous.
Nice.
It was a great little date night.
I was just looking it up online. I was like, do we have any here in Florida? We do, but it's all the way over Tampa, Melbourne, Jacksonville.
Yes.
West Palm Beach and like Boca Raton, Miami. Okay, that does make sense. Like they have 3 down there within each other.
Yeah, and they usually are in like big urban or just malls in general. They're usually in a mall.
Well, they're catering to the ones in like Boca, West Palm, and Miami and those areas.
Exactly.
They're catering to the specific housewives of the coastal areas. That's why they're over there.
Yes, exactly. That's kind of their vibe. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend if you are interested in like, learning about a different cuisine or want to try to make a different cuisine, because they have everything. They have, I think they have a sushi making class too at some parts of the month. Yeah. So we're looking into that, but very, very fun date night idea.
See, I would love to learn how to make good sushi rice. I think that would probably be it's really not that rice. Hard. I just got to do it.
It's kind of like the ingredients that you need. You just got to go put it together. But the art of making sushi is definitely an art. Yeah.
Yeah.
But But Danielle, your fam was in town as well, and you got to see our friend Amira at the Crislu Trunk Show.
Yes, and she says hello.
Yay.
Yes, and they're coming back for a trunk show in December, and she didn't give me the dates, but I think it's also during the time that you're here. So I think that's hilarious that last time you were here, they also did a trunk show. They'll be coming back again. And so we'll have to swing by and say hello to her. But yes, we went over there just to say hello because y'all, me and the certain jewelry groups, right? So the people that design and create the jewelry around Disney World. I go back with them because of the opening of Ever After Jewelry Company in Disney Springs. When we opened up that store, we got taught by all these designers and representatives of all these different brands because we were those people that had that product knowledge. Not saying we were really good at our jobs, but we were really good at our jobs. And so I kept up the relations with these people because I was a coordinator. They did trunk shows in my store. I helped solve all these weird problems and issues that would arise during these trunk shows. So even after leaving and then being on the social media side, they're like, Danielle, it's so good to see you. So it's great to keep up those relationships. And so I don't know. I just have a weird connection to Disney jewelry because of it.
Yeah,
and it'll forever stick with me.
I love that.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Went and spent more money than I really needed to, but I got some really cute things.
Hey, she's got some good stuff right now.
Right. Starting the Christmas shopping. I actually got 1, 2. I think Mom's Christmas shopping's almost done. I got quite a few things for her here recently within the past few weeks. I need to start shopping for my other siblings though. That's the other issue is that when it comes to holiday shopping, I'm already thinking in this mindset. My mind goes to the dapper niece, Georgiana. And I just want to get everything in the world. And my mother was here and she was helping me clean up and organize. And so that means she was also being momager and cleaning up my desktop and everything like that. She decided she didn't like my background anymore. So now it's a rotating picture of all these photos of my niece. And I just can't. It's been such a distraction. I have not been able to work. So I need to go through and turn it off because I'm just staring at the baby. The baby. And we've started FaceTiming too. And when we FaceTimed her while Grammy and Grampy were here. So Mom and Dad. And of course the baby then sees Grammy and Grampy and hears them on FaceTime. And she immediately starts making noise. She's not able to speak or anything yet, but she's in her squeaking face, right?
Oh,
so it's
her little cooing face. Yeah.
And when she gets really excited, she sounds like a pterodactyl. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So she's the pterodactyl baby. And she just starts grabbing at the phone because she's like, why are Grammy and Grampy not here? And and then she sees me come into the frame and I'll say, hi, Georgiana. And she gets excited all over again. And I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. So, yeah, I'm figuring out how to get to Tennessee here probably in the beginning of November.
Yeah.
And just not to see the rest of the family, but mostly Georgiana. It's like me and Sam Eagle. A salute to all nations, but mostly America. A trip to see the family, but mostly Georgiana.
That's perfect. Oh, yay. And then the baby. It's so fun.
The other event, Megan, that I had questions about. You casually went to a Disney art event and met Bret Iwan and
Trust me, Danielle, I was thinking about you the whole time. I was like, Danielle would really like this.
There was you were showing that you posted some photos and there's stuff in your stories, and I don't think you mentioned it or anything like that. And so when it just happened, I was just like, how dare she live my dream?
I know.
How dare she?
I know.
So what happened? Was this an invite? What was going on?
Yeah, so Tim O'Day, who is a wonderful, he's been on the Imagineering story and all. You can see him in there. He's got his parts in there, but he invited a couple of creators out that he's worked with before, and to go out to this tiny little building where Collector's Editions is. It's the company that basically prints and sends out all of the Disney art, Disney fine art, from all artists essentially. Then they On that day, they were specifically working on Eric Tan's pieces. There were 4 pieces that he was bringing to Disneyland, actually last weekend, and he was signing there. One was the Disney Hotel. There was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Mad Tea Party, and oh my gosh, there was one more. What was it? Mad Tea Party. Anyway, there were 4 that he was bringing to the parks, and Bret was also there because he was working in the studio that day, but he stopped by to sign a few of his works, his canvases. And I actually have, let me get them right now. Hang on, quick pause, because they're sitting right behind me. One moment.
I love that. And I feel like I don't know.
Hold.
Oh, I won't say anything else until Megan gets back Megan gets back. Oh.
Okay, so we have, hold on. This is Bret's.
Oh, I love that.
He's only ever the 3rd artist to do a Sorcerer Mickey commissioned piece like this. And I think this was at D23, Destination D23 2 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, and he signed it right there. By the way, Bret Iwan, for those who don't know, but I'm sure you do, is the voice of Mickey Mouse currently. He's been doing it for quite a few years.
He is an official Disney artist also, and is like the Mickey guy. He did a collection with Ashley Eckstein for her universe and for the Disney parks here recently. He's been collabing all over the place.
He's been collabing all over the place. And also, I don't know if I can, I'm not going to say it. I think it's sworn to secrecy, but I think it's being announced soon.
New project?
A new project, yes.
Oh.
But this is Eric Tan's, and it was one of the canvases, so we had the option to pick one. There were 4 different canvases. It was like Steamboat Willie, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Alice in Wonderland. And then there was Ratatouille sitting there. I was like, Ratatouille?
You're like,
that's the
you're coming
easiest
home
choice
with
I've ever
me.
had in my life. Yeah.
I love, yes, that is me. I am Emile and you are Remy. They're in the center. I'm just there.
Come on. How cute.
That's so cute.
I was like, oh my gosh, I get to take a Ratatouille painting home. I don't have I don't think I have any Ratatouille. No, I don't. Not up in this room. So that was really cool. And then there's also a Soren poster that Eric was working on as well. So it was super fun. We got to see basically how everything is printed, made, and shipped from this warehouse.
Wow.
And this has been here for decades and decades, this particular building. And they host parties there, and there's just pieces that are truly remarkable. Like, these artists are like just incredible. Some artists that focus on other things and other themes and just do Disney like occasionally, and then there's artists that really focus on big time Disney pieces. So it was really cool to see everything, and obviously to meet Eric and see Bret again, because Bret was like, oh, it's good to see you again. So I was like, oh, he remembers me. Yay.
Well, and I feel like he does follow your content also, I think. Does he? Mm-hmm. He doesn't follow you on social, right? Or does he?
I am not sure. That's a good idea. I think he does. I think he does.
Or he definitely has seen your stuff. I know that for sure. Yeah, and then you've gotten to go in and meet Mickey. That was being live action voiced by Bret.
Yes, I did 23 last year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, Bret's story of how he became the voice of Mickey Mouse is very interesting. There's a couple videos. He goes and he talks about it quite often. But he used to work in Hallmark as an artist there, and that's how the crossover. And I love that he's doing so much now. That's so cool.
He's crushing it. Yeah, it is. And he's super sweet. And yes, he did do the voice for us a few times, which was really cool. So it's always like, oh my god, yay.
I love that. I think that's so cool. And then to hear, I don't know, just like talking to the voice actor people and how they're doing still stuff that they're passionate about, like how Bret's still doing stuff that he's passionate about with art. And then we've talked to Bill Farmer and how he's doing everything and anything and everything goofy. Yeah. And oh my gosh, I was doing some research in history for the book project, right? And I came across old, like, not cringe, but they were a time. It was the 80s at Epcot, okay? And this thing where Mickey Mouse is fighting these alien invaders from that were trying to destroy like parts or invade parts of Epcot, but then with the power of friendship and rainbows, it's a lot, right? But then there's dialogue that's being said by Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, and I'm hearing it, and it's Goofy, it's Bill. It's 100% Bill talking. And I'm just like, I don't think Bill even remembers this show because it only lasted for like a year and a half. But to know that you did dialogue for it, this is amazing.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Huh.
Good times. Anyway.
Good times.
But I guess last but not least for updates and catch up before we get into some breaking Disney news, and we do have a good amount of news we need to talk about, actually. Anything planned for Halloween, or are you kind of like I am? I don't have any major parties. Most of the major parties have all happened. I might be playing it low for Halloween, and just like I think actually I'm gonna catch up like on a whole season of some stuff on TV. I might do some baking actually this week and be like make my own little Halloween spread kind of thing. I don't even know if I'll invite people over. It might just be a me time.
You have some me time. Do it all for yourself. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I honestly don't really. I mean, there is a Halloween party. I don't have a costume. I am so bad about getting costumes, y'all, for actual Halloween. But something will. You just appear magically and it'll all be fine.
There you go. There you go.
Something will materialize. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes. Or, there's when in doubt, I do have the emergency onesie in the back if I need to just throw something together. I actually have a whole costume that I was gifted by HalloweenCostumes.com that I have not even made a video with yet. Maybe I need to do that. I'll just need to make my video transformation content with that.
There you go.
I don't know. Anyway, should we get into some Disney news, Megan?
Let's do it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this
Disney news. So was the poster Bret working on this poster for Soarin' Across America?
No, we did not get that poster. No. That announcement was fresh off the presses just yesterday. As we're recording this, y'all, I know this news is about a week old now, but guys, Soarin' is getting a whole new Soarin', essentially, for the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Soarin' is going to be changing to Soarin' Across America? Soarin' Across America.
Yes.
And Patrick himself was there to help announce it on the socials.
Which I love so much. And I think that's so great that they brought him in for that. It was so good.
That was really cool. Yes. I mean, Patrick, he has been so heavily involved in Disney stuff recently, and I'm all for it. Like Emperor's New Groove, obviously the 25th anniversary. And then he's been posting a lot of his old content and old voiceovers and clips on his socials. He's been just very active over there. So I love that he was a part of this announcement. I think he's just
realizing this is what the people want. And
of course.
Or maybe my question was, did Disney tell him, oh no, you shouldn't be sharing that? And then all of a sudden they realize, oh no, that gets the content and the views. Maybe you should go ahead and share this information, brah. And then he's like, say no more.
Say less. I'm on it. And it's so funny that he's holding that pair of ears. Hang on one second.
Right? That's an old pair of ears.
It's funny that he's holding that specific pair of ears because I have those.
And that's from 3-4 years ago?
Oh, this is from 6 years ago. This
is pre-2020.
Yeah. I think this is pre-COVID ears. The bow is crooked on mine now. I don't even know how to fix it, but
yeah. I mean, I didn't love that collection because I remember when that was sold because we had it in my store, and I hated putting them on display because they never laid right because the bow was so big.
The bow is really big. She's a thick girly.
Yeah,
but
one of those puppy
mine's
bows.
Wonky. I don't like that. So yeah, that's anyways. Soarin' Across America is coming. We have no idea what scenes they're going to be, where they're going, but they've been working on this now for a long time. And
it's coming to California Adventure and Epcot. So it's only the 2 U.S. parks for our 250th birthday of America. And I think what's kind of cool, Okay, so everybody loved Soarin' Over California, but when we watched it in Florida, and then so if y'all did not know, or you did not see Soarin' Over California, and you watched it in Epcot, you would fly over California, and then you would end in Disneyland in the original version.
Yeah.
And us Floridians was like, she don't even go here.
Wait a minute.
Why are you here? And then the second version, flying over soaring over the world, we finally ended Epcot. So it made sense. And I'm like, yes, this is great. We're back in our home park. Mm-hmm. But I loved the scenes of California, but I kind of like the idea of having something all across America in Epcot. I think that is so fantastic. We have our American Adventure already there in Epcot. It'll be a proper fit. I think they'll be very exciting. Agreed.
I think this will be really, really cool. I think obviously the updated filming and updated graphics will be awesome. So it's coming, y'all. It's summer of next year.
Wide lens technology, so it'll be cool.
I imagine this will be the official, maybe like 4th of July time that this will be debuting. So,
oh yeah, definitely
get ready
in that June into July,
Independence Day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
Well, we also got some updated news happening over here in Walt Disney World for our animatronic news. I feel like everybody else was covering this for the longest time. That's why we kind of like, oh, no, let's wait a hot second and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So we already know Zootopia Better Zoogether.
I'm so excited to see this.
It'll be open by the time you get here, which is great.
I can't wait. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Officially opens on November 7th, y'all. So here in like 2 weeks, that new show is going to be opening up here in Animal Kingdom. I saw some Imagineers walking around the other day when I was with Dapper Mom and Dad in Animal Kingdom, and they were scoping out where had the overlay that's going to happen for Nick and Judy's meet and greet location. And they were trying to be subtle, and they're taking pictures of certain things and pointing at certain things. I'm like, babes, you're not doing a good job hiding it. I know exactly what you're doing. You need to move on and be a little more subtle, or at least not come out during this time of the day when everybody can see you. But I mean, the normal everyday guest has no idea. And then for Frozen Ever After, this is the news everybody's so excited about. But we have all wanted since the very beginning, and where everybody has been asking, why can't we have this? Frozen Ever After is finally getting rid of the LED screens faces.
Yes, indeed. They are going towards the Tokyo animatronics and level of advanced facial features and completely redoing their faces. So no more screens behind it. Yes, it'll be like fully animated.
What'll be nice also, and I pointed this out to some people, is that if you go on our attraction right now, there's a lot of heavy blue light on the animatronics, and it's to blend in the blue light that isn't coming out of their faces, right? Because it's a screen. Yeah. But now, once they're switched over and they have more of like I guess you could say like skin faces, then the whole lighting of all these scenes gets to change, because they're no longer having to hide a screen effect. They can actually make them pop a little bit more. They're not trying to hide it. They can make them like, it's going to be so vibrant and so cartoon looking. And I'm really, really excited about that. I think that's going to be so fun. And then that way, when the ride goes down and their faces go down, it's not a Windows loading screen anymore. It'll be very unfortunate.
Those photos was always fun. Yeah.
And
do you guys, do y'all get annual pass holder previews for Zootopia Better Together?
We know the cast members have gotten previews. But their previews are happening. Their previews are happening like on Halloween and that first weekend. So maybe they might do annual pass holder previews like for 3 or 4 days beforehand. I could see them doing that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe.
Okay. Cool.
And the Rock and Roller Coaster, of course, they are confirmed that we are getting some audio animatronics, and that's going to be mostly the penguins. And I guess the Electric Mayhem will also be audio animatronics.
I mean, yeah, right? It's so the first time Scooter has ever been imagined as an animatronics figure. Which one's Scooter again?
Scooter is the one in the glasses. He's the one off in the concept photo. He's the one off to the right. He's kind of like the backstage manager in the Muppet Show. So he's also the assistant backstage manager for the Electric Mayhem in the recording studio.
Cool. Okay, nice. This is so exciting. I'm
so excited.
The poster looks great. Electric Mayhem. So Danielle, will you be writing it?
I don't know yet. I really don't know.
Danielle, this is, you have to go on it now. Because
it's Electric
Mayhem. You got to do it just one time.
I think for me, the issue is that I need to wait. I mean, I have other people do it first.
Okay.
And then I need to hear what the song is, because I am not wasting my time on a poor song. Because
what if it's a combination of songs? What if it's like Rock and Roller Coaster and you don't know what you're going to get?
Then that will be even more trouble. And I don't know. I really don't know. I have been really debating with this and thinking about this to myself of like, Danielle, are you going to be able to do this? Are you going to be able to go on this roller coaster or not? Right now, it's still a no. And I will still be the queen of the chicken exit, even for my Muppets. But if the song is good, then maybe. Because I think my issue is that when Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas overlay happened, right? Mm-hmm. And I was so excited. I didn't have any spoilers for the Christmas song. I went on and heard it, and I was like, that wasn't worth my time and energy because the Christmas song was so poorly done.
Yeah, that's fair.
So if they do a bad job, I have such high expectations on what this song should be and how it should be done for this Muppets coaster, because you have so many great Electric Mayhem songs.
I know.
And if you mess it up, I will be judging. So then I will, just in protest, not be writing it.
That's fair. I get it. I hope, fingers crossed, that like they either have again the variety or they just do a good job with the main song.
Right. Ah, goodness. Anyway, speaking of bands, performers, musicians, and everything else in between.
Yes.
Taylor Swift has more stuff coming to Disney Plus. Like a lot more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least 2. Yes.
All right. Taylor, what she got? She has probably the Life of a Showgirl. Hang on.
Well, they're calling it The End of an Era. It's a 6-episode
The End of an Era. That's right.
series.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And is that like creating the Showgirl album while the Eras tour is happening, or is that the end of the Eras tour?
Completely BTS of the Eras tour and finishing the Eras tour.
Okay.
And then the full concert film. Oh, okay. Full concert film featuring the Tortured Poets Department for the first time. That will air December 12th. But yeah, this one, End of an Era, is the Eras tour BTS, I think.
Okay. I would be interested by that, because I did watch the original Eras tour when it was out on Disney Plus, and I liked it. I'm not even a big Swiftie fan, but I did like the production and the show performance side of it. I could see why so many Swifties went to the show.
It was really good.
It was really good. Yeah. And I would be interested to see the behind the scenes docuseries. So that might be something I just turn on and start playing. And that's going to be 2 episodes will debut each week beginning December 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. I will be watching as well because I'm interested. More Muppet news too. Fall Out Boy released a cover of It Feels Like Christmas.
And it's so good. I've been listening to it so much. And I'm trying to decide, like, everybody else has started making videos of it, of their, like, initial reactions. I can't do initial reactions because I've already listened to it too much. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out how to make a video using this song. Chris, sorry, you might need to remove this audio if I play a portion of it, but y'all need to listen to this song for a second because it's pretty good. It is pretty good.
I'm so glad. I love Fall Out Boy. They're just
right.
They've been around for so long, so since our childhood, and I just think they crush it every time. So
they really do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
I need to take a listen after we're done recording because I haven't listened to it yet.
I'm pulling up a 15-second clip so that way.
Okay, here we go.
Chris doesn't have it edit too much of it. Oh, here we go. my best punk era, like Muppet crossover life right now. And it's so good.
That's fantastic. Oh, nice. I love it.
It's a good song. And this just randomly just showed up. And then the Muppet side of TikTok found it. And I was like, oh, what? Is there more coming? Why?
Is this an album?
I'm not angry about it. It's good. Yeah, I'm so excited about it.
That's great. Okay. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing in a little bit.
Don't be surprised if all of a sudden, like the Christmas decor has started arriving in Disney World. I think the tree started being installed over at Wilderness Lodge or something like that here.
I mean, it's
last night or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah, and then your snow's gone up over on Disneyland.
Yeah, but that's normal. That happens every year.
Right. See, nobody's surprised by that. But then everybody's like, oh my goodness, the trees are starting to go up. The tinsel's starting to go up in Hollywood Studios.
The ornaments in New Orleans Square.
I could do the Muppet song for the transition of the holidays.
There you go. Oh, that'd be perfect. That's a good transition song. Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Prepare to be sick of me.
Sick of me.
Speaking of holidays, of course, we do have the Disney and Macy's holiday collection, which I think, this one has dropped recently. I was able to see this in person with my own two eyes. Stop by Macy's, and some of the pieces are very, very pretty.
It's so retro.
It's very retro, Mickey and Minnie. I love the shirts. The pajamas are great. I also really like the red dress, the Minnie Mouse inspired red dress. And but then there's tons of stuff. There's like you get the ear headband, you have trinkets, you have toys, you have bags. There's so much from different brands that work closely with Disney style, and it's all at Macy's.
And I feel like I need a little something from this collection just to commemorate, because y'all, do you want some breaking personal news? I don't know if I talked about this yet or not.
What's that? So
the Dapper family and I are going to be in the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So we're gonna be in the Thanksgiving Day Parade with Macy's, and we're gonna be balloon holders. And because of one of my followers that reached out last year, and I didn't get the notification because Meta is dumb and did not push the notification through. We worked on it for this year, and I was ready. We were ready for the signups. And because of this person, I guess, has been doing it for 13 plus years with Macy's as a balloon coordinator and handler. So they're one of the directors of these giant balloons that come down through New York. And he's like, do you want to be a part of this? And I was like, absolutely. And then I told the rest of my family, and Mom's like, so we're doing it too, right? And I'm like, I guess so. Let me ask. And so the whole family is doing it, except for Dapper Dad. He has volunteered to hold the baby. And the baby and Dapper Dad will be all cozied up, and her wearing her little polar bear onesie outfit that's probably too big and her little arms can't go down. And then he's going to be having the coffee, watching us run down the street as we pivot these balloons. And I think we're going to be... Right now, I think we are holding one of the vintage balloons that is making a resurface, and it's a football or something like that. And I don't know where we're going to be at in the parade yet, but more info to come. So I feel like
that's so exciting,
right? Isn't that so exciting?
Yeah,
like once in a lifetime opportunity, right? Truly. To hold a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is like a big thing. And then I feel like I need a piece of this collection. I was so hopeful that we would be, because there's three balloons this year for Disney, and it's a Spider-Man, a Minnie Mouse, and a Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, would this be so cool if we get to hold one of the Disney balloons? And we did it. But we get the vintage balloon. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I just don't want Diary of a Wimpy Kid or anything.
No. Like the vintage balloon, I think, is very, very nice and on brand.
It would be very on brand.
Yeah,
and I can do a whole history thing about it, and
that's cool, and
talk about it appropriately. So, more info to come, y'all. So,
yay! That's fun. Nice.
So exciting.
I can't wait to see all the content from that, because I love the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
And maybe I need y'all's opinions, and I need to be doing this here probably in the next week or two. I need to know if I should invest in Meta glasses. because when we're out on the parade route, I am not allowed to have a phone out and present because I have to have all hands free to help secure things if a balloon goes awry. I have to be hands free and recording. You can take photos at the very beginning and maybe at the very end of the thing, but I can't be filming during the thing. So do I invest in meta glasses to be able to capture that moment? And I think I might be able to even live stream from it too.
Then maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
I don't know. So let me know, y'all, if you think it is a worthy investment to get meta glasses. And I have some friends that have them. Cole has them. I think Eric has them too, right?
Eric does have them, yes.
And he uses them a lot.
All the time. He takes them everywhere. And he posts a lot of vids with them. And they are really, really helpful. I have them too. I think they're somewhere on my desk right here.
I think the only downside is that if I do wear them and I start recording, will you guys see how distracted I get in real lifetime? Like being like, oh my goodness, look at that
like,
thing. And then you're just like, Danielle, why are you looking at that corner structure? Because it has something to do with history. And I'm just staring at it. Right? And then they're like, that's not what we want, Danielle. You're missing the parade or something.
Sorry.
Like that.
But that'd be kind of fun though, to kind of just look at, see your POV. And
POV.
hear your voice too. Yeah.
Right. Well, me POV of my voice and or me panting because I'm trying to keep up. Because when I guess depending on how big the balloon is, and I'm kind of fine with doing a smaller balloon, is that if you're making corners, whoever is standing on the corner that you're turning into basically stays stationary or is still walking slowly. If you're on the outside, you're running to pivot that balloon.
Because you have to pivot. Yeah. Pivot. Yeah.
Pivot. So it's going to be me, Dapper Mom, and the siblings just running for our lives, holding down 50 pounds of weight on a balloon string.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That is going to be such an experience. I am very excited for you to see everything.
It'll be a time.
It'll be a time. Well, okay. I very much looking forward to it in the next couple weeks here. But y'all, and speaking of more holiday news, our wonderful sibling show, Christmas Countdown, the one that started it all, just premiered their 5th season last week. So if you were looking for all the holiday vibes, all things Christmas,
we know some of y'all already have your tree up. It's okay. Go join them over there.
If you're like gung ho holidays and like whatever Halloween, I get it. I totally understand. But they're fully in the 5th season. So we do have the link in our episode notes if you just want some extra holiday magic, just a little bit early. And but the Christmas Countdown's awesome. Eric and Danny are fantastic, so give them a listen because we do love Christmas Countdown very, very much. All right, Danielle, is it time to get into our countdown this week?
To get into our list, our ultimate list of all these different characters, I say yes. And you know what? Hold on. I'm already looking at the beginning of my list. I'm already like having second judgments and question marks.
I know. I'm
actually wondering if I messed up this person's name, the very first one. Hold on. I'm double checking this real quick. But yes. So would you be able to start for us by chance?
I can. Yes. So, okay. I went full Disney Channel. I'm just going to say that right now. These are all Disney Channel. I have zero animated. Well, no, I don't have zero animated. I have animated, but
like Disney XD or something like that. You don't have any of those characters.
No, I didn't watch Disney XD. I don't have no. So just want to let you know we're going full Disney Channel around this side.
No crossovers at all on this
no,
list.
Nothing. It's characters who were made for Disney television. Yeah. So here we go. I'll get into my number 10. Okay. And this is like my childhood, one of my childhood shows, watched it all the time, always made me laugh. It's going to be Louis Stevens from Even Stevens. This is where Shia LaBeouf's career started. And I thought he was hilarious. I thought all of them were hilarious, but I thought Louis was hilarious in himself. It was so entertaining. I loved this show. I haven't seen it in so long, but I just remember always being entertained, and even my parents being entertained by the show. So I feeling like it was for almost for all ages was just made it even better for me. And I always thought Louis was so funny. And I thought he was like a really good actor even at the time, because it was a silly role, you know, and he was kind of a little bit of a menace, but still I loved watching him in the role. So yeah, Louis Stevens is number 10 because I got to give it up for my Even Stevens.
Interesting. I'm looking at my list, Megan, and we are not going to have any crossovers.
I'm not going to have any crossover. I know, and that's okay.
I was not a big fan of Even Stevens growing up, surprisingly enough. I don't know. Just everything else that like played, I could never get into that show for some reason. I don't know why.
That's fair. It was definitely different vibes. It was a little bit
very
out there.
different.
Filmed differently. The camera angles were different. So I totally understand why it wasn't your thing. I get it. I was into it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my number 10 is not necessarily because I love this character, but I have been so amused being tagged so much in this character.
Okay.
And it is from the new Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Oh.
And it is Bigelow McFigglehorn, who is this wizard character that's played by Christine the actress that plays also Penelope Garcia in Criminal Minds.
Oh, okay.
And I can never pronounce her last name. My doppelganger. So when she first appeared in this series, and whenever she appears in anything promoting Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, I immediately just all the tags in the comments. Danielle, I didn't know you had a contract with Disney Plus. Danielle. And I'm like, guys, no, that's the doppelganger. She was here first, not me. But what she dresses as in this series does look, it looks a lot like what I would probably wear too. Our hair, the glasses, it's not colorful glasses. Actually, in some of these photos, if you're looking at them, it's these darker rimmed glasses. I'm like, oh no, that makes it appear like we look even more so like each other. And our hair actually looks very similar in this photo that I'm looking at, even right now.
Oh my gosh. So I literally pulled up a picture and I thought it was you of Penelope Garcia.
Right. And that's why I keep getting tagged.
It's yes, that's you. What do you mean that's not you?
Right. Like I went to a wedding here recently, and somebody like did a double take, and they're just because they didn't follow anything on social media, but they watched Criminal Minds. Yeah. And so they went up to the mom of the bride and groom and said, "Do they randomly know an actress?" Like, and they're like, "No, she's just an influencer that looks like her."
It looks exactly like her. Oh
it does.
So crazy.
Because of the crossover and how I've weirdly become endeared to this character because I keep getting tagged and stuff by her is why she's at number 10.
I love that. That's a great choice to start us off. Wow. Okay.
Right.
That's fantastic. I'm definitely going to have to go and watch this because I haven't seen at least season 2 of Beyond Waverly Place, so right. I gotta go and watch this. Okay.
See, and now I'm like, because I was talking what was it? New Year's resolutions already, because I'm like, okay, Christmas is tomorrow, New Year's is the day after, and okay, what are things I want to start aiming for in 2026? And I was mentioning to someone, it'd be really cool to get into voice acting. If I got into my very first acting stint or something like that, that'd be amazing. But then I'm like, oh no, I get Kristen's already got that on lock for our character look. Like, how can I do anything? So, we'll see.
There are plenty of doppelgangers and actresses in Hollywood.
I have
exactly like each other
to be her younger doppelganger. Okay,
see? I will play her daughter even because you're of the right age as well. So yeah,
I am.
It could work. Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Anyway, moving on. What's your number 9?
Number 9. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh yes, my number 9 is going to be Amy Duncan from Good Luck Charlie, the mom.
Okay, she is a cool mom character. She is really cool.
And she cracks me up. She's hilarious. That is definitely her character is the one that made me laugh the most in the show. I think the actress is great. She's been in other things too, but her as Amy Duncan is just she's very relatable, but also, a little silly and She just has the great one-liners, and I cannot think of any right now because, again, it's been a while since I've seen this show, but I just remember watching it, like, even with my mom and my mom laughing at it. So I'm like, oh, this is probably just so relatable to a lot of moms. So Amy Duncan is a fantastically written character, and that's why she's my number 9.
Oh, I love that.
She's funny. Yeah, and I love my Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Number 9 for me is going to be from That's So Raven, but specifically Chelsea.
Oh, yay. We love Chelsea.
When I was younger, I did not love Chelsea's character because I thought she was too ditzy sometimes. But then as I got a little bit older, I'm like, nah, she's the fun friend. I see why Raven kept her around.
Right. Chelsea's awesome.
Right.
That's
And
a
like
good choice.
just, she had some great one-liners too, like how you were saying, like just great one-liners of like, do you carry a lunchbox? And like there were some good lines written for her character, and I think that is so great.
She played the part really well too.
Right.
Annalise, and yeah, just very, but also like she was also so really good friend. Yes, she was a little, airheady, but she also was just a very good friend to Raven. So
right.
Overall, a fantastic character.
Very supportive. Very supportive.
Chelsea did make me laugh quite a few times watching That's So Raven.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Good choice. All right, my number 8, speaking of making me laugh, it's going to be Des from Austin and Ally. I think Des is flipping hilarious. And I think the actor who plays him, and I cannot remember his name right now, but extremely talented. I think he went on to do a bunch of other
he was
TV
just in
shows.
some other type of movie or something like that.
He was in the he was the boyfriend in the oh my god, my brain doesn't work this early in the morning. What's the docu-series about the oh my gosh, what's her name?
Was it on Netflix?
No, it's Hulu. That is so annoying. Chris, I'm gonna need you to edit this out because I'm looking this up right now. That's really annoying. I can't think of her name.
Amanda Knox.
No,
is what Lisa's
it's a
saying.
thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it, but it's the other one. Edit this out again, Chris. But it's the one where her mother's murdered because she's had been like faking her daughter's sickness her entire life.
Oh, yes, we should know.
What is her name? She's on social media. She's out of jail.
She is.
Yeah.
And she causes drama every once in a while, too.
I know. She's a little controversial. Hang on.
Oh, my goodness.
Why can I not think? Gypsy Rose. Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Emily. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes.
This is why we have our Patreon family to be able to answer these questions for us.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Gypsy Rose. He played the boyfriend in the Gypsy Rose.
Oh.
Like, sorry, it is not a docuseries. It was an actual show.
It was a recreation of it.
A recreation, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but as Des, I think he's so funny. Great one-liners in Austin. I never really watched Austin Alley, to be honest, but I would watch it just like specifically for him because I thought he was so funny.
Right.
So, yeah, Des is my number 8 because strictly for like his comedic timing is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't just see. It's always the sidekick characters. Like you don't.
I know.
I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh wow, I did not choose many main characters like at all in this. Right.
But
yeah,
the side characters are just so fun. A little unhinged sometimes.
I think that's just because when I did theater in high school and stuff, like I always was one of the secondary characters or like the comedic character role, and. Like I loved that role. I lived in it. I was allowed to do more fun things. I didn't have to be all like prim and proper as like the main character or anything like that. And I was like, no, I'm gonna eat this up and I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna be the one that people remember, not necessarily the lead.
Right.
And the same thing with these characters. I'm like, oh wow. Like, okay. So my next character for my 8 is going to be Marion Mosby from Sweet Life from Zack and Cody.
So good.
Our favorite hotel manager. And like, I love that he has come back out onto social media here in the recent years and has recreated some of these iconic lines and numbers. And he was just such a fun, angry, like hotel manager aesthetic. He was so good for that role. And I love that he was continued on into the Sweet Life on Deck and everything else like that. I think Phil is his name. Yeah, but great character. Great actor. And that's why he's there at number 8 for me.
Oh, that's a good choice. They really casted Sweet Life of Zack and Cody perfectly, I will say. That was
that's why it lasted for so long.
I know, because every character you were just like, I'm totally invested in.
Yes.
From Arwen to London, like it was, they did a great job with that. So, and Mosby, classic character.
Classic.
And one of the most classic scenes ever. Would you
the
like
Prindle?
M or Fum? One of the best written scenes of all Disney Channel. All right. Great choice. We love our Mosby.
Yeah.
Of course, now number 7, I did choose a main character. It is Alex Russo from What's the Waverly Place. Okay, listen. Talk about Selena Gomez all you want because she has done a billion other things since she's been on Wizard's Waverly Place, but her starring role there, you kind of knew she was going to be famous and she was going to be like, this girl's going to take off. She's going places. I thought she was so talented, natural, and just overall like she was perfect for Alex, right? Like her role as Alex was like spot on.
Yes.
And it was definitely she was funny. She was just really like, again, her comedic timing was great. I thought she was a really good actress, and you could just tell I'm like, dang, Selena Gomez is going to be a name that you're going to hear all over the place in like 10 years, which here we are, right?
Well, and I love, she's like, in a weird way, I know it's not the same, but I feel like the same character is kind of written into Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, so kind of like that.
Like
right.
Instead of the 2 brothers, she has 2 old men that she's running around with.
And
it's basically the same energy.
Same energy, right? What are 2 clips that give out the same energy? It's, yeah, for sure. And she plays it really well. Like, I'm not, saying that that's the only kind of role she plays, but she does play that particular role very well. So,
yeah.
Alex Russo, I really liked her, and I loved watching that show growing up, so I had to put her in the list, and she's at 7.
Love that.
Thanks. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, my number 7 is actually not too far off because I couldn't mention Sweet Life of Zack and Cody without mentioning my favorite heiress, and that is London Tipton.
Oh, yay, London. Yes.
I think as a kid, and even now, we're watching certain episodes, and like a lot of clips have actually re-popped up over on my socials too, from Sweet Life on Deck and then Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and then London Tipton being like, being able to call and be like, Daddy, can I have this? Like just money drops from the ceiling or something that. And I'm just like, as a kid, I thought that was so cool to be like, to have that life. What would it be like to live London Tipton's life? But then she was also, she was annoying. She was kind of like, she was like Chelsea for me, of being like, are you annoying or are you funny? Yeah. I like you in the end. And I think but that character, even now, has still stuck with me, whether you liked her then or didn't like her then. So that's why she's sitting there at number 7.
I love that. She had the 2000s fashion on lock, and you wanted her wardrobe.
The amount of, I don't know, like her and Hannah Montana, like their fashion department was always trying to be on top of what was trendy and what was happening at that time. And that was London Tipton. She was on top of it. She had every single item from Claire's and
from the statement necesses to the boots,
the chunky jewelry,
the hats, the scarves.
Boots. The layering with the camis.
Millennial.
Say the camis, the layers. Anyway, sorry.
We're very passionate about our millennial outfits. I love it. Okay, great choice. Oh my gosh, we are down to our number 6. Thank you all so much for listening to this episode. We do appreciate it. We have our 1 through 5 coming at you next week, and hope you're having a wonderful Halloween week. Happy Halloween. All right, my number 6 is going to be Ferb. Not Phineas, but Ferb. I love Ferb.
I'm so happy you made your list.
I was trying to think because I love Phineas and Ferb. That's like one of my favorite Disney Channel shows. It's genius. And I'm like, who do I really, really love from that show? Perry the Platypus is a great choice. Seems kind of obvious. But
is he too obvious? Is he too mainstream?
Obvious? And I think it was for me. And I've never been, when it comes to that show, I've never been like gung-ho Perry the Platypus. I don't know what it is. I'm just, I like all the characters equally. And Ferb to me, because of his one-liners, I guess it's me and the one-liners that really resonates. It stands out.
Honestly.
Because I think he's super funny. His little quips here and there. He doesn't talk most of the time.
No.
But I just think he's super funny. One of the lines that has stuck with me to this day is sharks have to keep swimming forward or they'll drown. And completely out of context, but it also had nothing to do with what was going on at the present moment in the show. And it made me crack up so hard because I was like, why? What? But it was just so funny. He like comes up with these like fun facts every now and then. So yeah, that Ferb, I just love Ferb.
I just love
that's why he's in the countdown.
How suave he was. And like, if y'all did not know in the Phineas and Ferb lore, he does supposedly end up with Vanessa, who is Doofenshmirtz's daughter, right? Mm-hmm. And the fact that he was like going for a slightly older woman and all these other things, I was like, yeah, Ferb! Yeah, Ferb! I was always cheering for him and Vanessa the whole entire time.
I am too. I was too. Absolutely. I want Ferb to be happy. So,
so
great.
Good. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Well, moving on to my number 6. Do I want this? Okay, see now I'm getting torn because now I'm getting into my animated characters.
Yes,
and there's a couple
top
of
5. What's going to be out of your top 5?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
See,
this one. Okay, and then there's some characters that I see as a duo, and they can only ever be a duo, and that would be like, I do have a hard time splitting up Phineas and Ferb, right? Mm-hmm. Or so you know what? I'm going to say it. They are going to be my duo, and because they cannot be separated because they are twins, and that is going to be Mabel and Dipper from Gravity Falls.
Oh,
the
yay.
Mysterious twins. And because like you can separate them all you want, but Gravity Falls fans know you can't separate them like at all. They are a package deal.
They're a package deal, yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy with keeping them together at my 6, holding down the fort right there at the middle of my list.
I love it. I had a feeling Gravity Falls was going to be in there somewhere. But I wasn't sure which character.
There'll be more Gravity Falls, don't you?
Okay, there's more. Somewhere multiple times. Okay, yeah.
Multiple times. If not in the top 5, it'll definitely be in the bonus episode. Don't worry. There's a lot of characters. I'm like, okay, I like them for different reasons. Because they're like really cute. Or they have funny one-liners. How do you choose? Yeah.
How does one choose? I know. Well, that's awesome. I haven't seen Gravity Falls, so I need to go back and try to watch it at some point.
It is a great show to watch during the Halloween season. I think I said this last season also.
Yeah.
Around this time, I was like, you know what, babe? You start watching a couple episodes. It's all themed around like the paranormal and like all these different mythical creatures kind of things.
And I love that. I love mythical creatures. Okay. We're going to do it, guys. It's a goal for Halloween and also maybe a little 2026. Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to watch it. Yay! Well, that was awesome. Great start to the list and looking forward to 1 through 5 next week. You guys you can place your bets now, take your guesses, but we'll get to it. And thank you again so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Happy Halloween, everyone. I guess next week we're going to start talking holidays. Come November 1st.
Merry Halloween.
Here we go. Everybody. Merry Christmas. But we do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And until we see you next time, have a very magical day.
And night, sleep tight, dream of churros tonight. I didn't even finish all my Halloween candy. I've been saying the Peanuts lines already from the
Peanuts,
Thanksgiving and Halloween shorts and everything like that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna start singing the Christmas ones here soon.
Right?
Oh, the Muppet song. Sing the street gonna cry. So good.
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.